Okay, hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Am I audible? Okay. So yesterday we had discussed the concept of logical equivalent condition. Okay. Its definition, and then after we discuss some few well-known laws. Okay, which is known as a logical equivalent. So what is the conditions that you have to check to say it is a logical equivalent? We have the two statements are given. Okay, A and B. So when we say A and B are logical equivalent, when we say A and B are logical equivalent statement, if A biconditional B is a tautology, it is a tautology, A biconditional B relation. Okay, if it is tautology, then it is called logical equivalent, A logical equivalent to the B. Okay, so that is the definitions. Here it is given P and Q form, okay, in place of A and B. So you can use any notation in place of statement. Clear? So that is a case we have discussed in the last lecture, okay. And then after De Morgan law, associative law, absence law, and then after we discuss this exercise also in the last lecture. Clear? So up to this we have discussed in this last lecture, and now today we'll discuss the next topic of this unit. That is called validity of the argument. Okay. So we have one chain of the argument, one sequence of the argument. Argument means a statement. Okay, a compound statement. So we have this collection of this statement, and now we have to say the validity of the argument. Okay, means how we can check the validity of the sequence of the argument. Okay, a sequence of the statement. Clear? So here the finite sequence of the statement is given that as A1, A2, A3 up to the AN. Okay, A1, these are arbitrary notation. A1, A2, A3, AN is called the argument, and AN is called the conclusion of this sequence of this finite number of statements. Okay, so these are the arguments, and the last one that is called conclusion. Then A1, A2, AN is called the logical validate statement. A1, A2 up to AN is called the logical validate statement, means the validity of the argument if the formula first we have to create based on the data, and then after we can say they are valid or not. Okay, so which formula we create? We create this formula as a A1 and A2 and A3 up to the end AN minus 1 bracket over conditionally to the AN. If it is a tautology, then we can say that this A1, A2, A3 up to AN is called the valid argument. Okay, so which type of form will be there in this question? Clear? This type of data will be there in this question as a chain of the argument, okay, as a finite number of statement. Clear? And we'll check they valid or not. Okay, in which case we can say they are valid statement. Clear? So first we'll derive this formula. Okay, first we'll define this formula, and then after we'll check the tautology answer. If it is a tautology, then we can say they are valid statement. Okay, so here the sequence is A1, A2, A3, A4, AN minus 1 and AN. Okay, the last one it is called conclusion. Clear? So we will combine this argument up to the AN minus 1. Okay, first and the last second. We combine it by using AND operator. Clear? In the first bracket, we'll use the AND operator. I mean, combine this argument up to the AN minus 1, means last second. Clear? A1 and A2 and A3 and up to AN minus 1. Clear? Bracket over conditional operator to the last one, means to the conclusion. If it is a tautology, clear, we first check the bracket, then after AN answer, and then after we apply conditional between these two one. And if it is reflect the tautology, then we can say that chain, okay, the sequence of the argument is called the valid argument. Is it clear the formula? Okay, this type of data will be there in this question. Clear? If it is given the three statement A1, A2 and A3, and check this A1, A2, A3 are valid statement or not. Okay, so what is the formula for this three statement? We consider up to the last second, means up to the A2. Okay, last is A3, that is a conclusion. Three statements are given there. So what will be the formula for the three statement? Clear? So it will be A1 and A2. Clear? Consider up to the last second. A1 and A2 conditional to the last one, that is A3. If it is a tautology, then this A1, A2, A3 are called valid argument. Clear? If it is a four statement are given, A1, A2, A3, A4, okay, four argument are given, then consider up to the three, okay, combine it by using AND operator conditionally to the last one. If it is a tautology, then it is called valid statement. Okay, this data are valid argument. Is it clear the formula? Okay. So for this case, we have some well-known argument. Clear? In this, we have some well-known, well-defined data, okay, which is known as a valid argument. Okay. So here in this case, we have 8 well-known argument. Clear? 8 well-known argument we have. It is a well-defined data we have. It is already proved. Clear? We'll learn it again. How it is valid statement. Clear? So first, the data is involved the 3 argument: P conditionally Q, P, and therefore Q. Okay, it is read as first one, P conditionally Q. That is your first argument. Second is a P, and third is a conclusion. That is a therefore Q. Okay, P conditionally Q. Second argument is a Q, and third P, and third argument is a Q. Clear? This data. Okay, that specific data here. The data is called the method of affirming. Okay, this data is called method of affirming, which is the valid argument. Clear? P conditionally Q, P, and therefore Q. Clear? And we'll check why this valid statement. Okay, so let's first predict the formula. Okay, based on the data. So 3 statements are given. The A1, A2, A3. Okay, that will be not given in this. If it is asked in this exam, this A1, A2, A3 will be not mentioned there. Okay, just write these 3 form: P conditionally Q, P, and therefore Q. This data will be there in this exam. Okay, and check the validity of the argument. Clear? So first one, that is A1 argument. Second is A2. Third is A3. Fourth is A4, and so on. Clear? Follow this sequence. And now create a formula to check the validity. Clear? So formula will be A1 and A2. Consider up to the last second. Okay? Up to the A2 tak jana hai, and combine it by using AND operator. Clear? Conditionally to the last argument, that is A3. Clear? So formula will be P conditionally Q, that is A1, and A2 and P, bracket over conditionally operator to the A3 means a Q. Clear? We'll check this formula, and if it is reflect the tautology answer, this formula means this form, this compound statement, if it is reflect the tautology, then we can say that this chain A1, A2, A3 is the valid argument. Okay, right now it is already valid there, therefore it is called well-known argument. Okay, but we'll verify it. Clear? So for that, prepare this table. Clear? Create required column, and then after check your final answer. So here 2 statements are given, P and Q. So it required the 2 column, P and Q column, which reflect the 4 outcome. Clear? Both are T, TF, FT, and FF. Clear? And then after check A1 answer. Clear? In A1 we'll check P conditional Q answer. Okay, so it will be T, F, T, and T. Clear? That is column of P conditionally Q. And then after we'll find A1 and A2. Clear? A1 and A2 answer. A2 means answer of P. Clear? This is a A2 and that is A1. So apply the AND operator between A1 and A2. Clear? Apply AND operator between A1 and A2. And as per the rule of conjunction, if both value are T, then it will be the T. Okay, remaining all the cases it will be the false. Clear? So consider this both column and take the identify the place where both reflect the T outcome. So it will be T here, and rest of all the entry will be of false. Clear? अगर दोनों जगह पे T है तो एंड ऑपरेटर में वहां पे T आएगा, बाकी सब केस में क्या होगा? That will be false. Okay. And now for final answer, you can use any notations here to represent it. Okay. Let us say it is a X. Okay. And for Y we have the answer of Q. Okay. Let us say it is a Y. Clear? And here we check X conditional to the Y. X means P conditionally Q and P. That is answer of X. Okay. Let us say it is X column. and column of y, that is a data of q. Clear? And here we need x conditionally to the y. x को y पे implement करना है. ठीक है? Column of x will implement to the column of y. So compare these entry. Clear? And here you can see that first both are t, so it will be t here. Okay. In the next place both are f, so it will be t. Third one, that is f implement to the t. Okay. First priority, that is a column x, and we implement this column x data to the column y. Clear? So first is f here, and f implement to the t. So as per the conditional rule, agar first statement is a false, second is a true, it reflect the true outcome. Okay. So it is a t here, and the last, that is both are f, so it will be also t. Clear? So now you can see that this final column is reflect the tautology answer. Okay, it reflect the tautology answer. So what does it mean? That this data a1, a2, a3, okay, this argument a1, a2, a3 are valid data argument. Okay, these are the valid data. Is it clear the procedure to solve the validity? Is there any doubt in any step? Data will be there, questions will be in specific form. Check the validity of the given following argument. Okay, the chain will be there. Okay, the sequence will be there, first, second, third, and so on. We first define this formula, and as per the formula, create a table. Clear? And your final column, it should be the tautology. If it is not tautology, then it is not valid argument. Is there any confusion? Okay, it's very easy. Now second one, second well-known data, that is called method of Denning. Clear? In this we have a p conditionally q as a first statement, negation q as a second statement, and conclusion is negation p. Okay, these are the data is called method of Denning. Clear? Latin name for this data. Clear? Latin Roman name. So here to check the validity, first we'll predict this formula. Okay, first we'll define this formula. Three statements are given, so it will define as a a1 and a2 conditionally to the a3. A1 is p conditionally q, a2 is a negation q, and a3 is a negation p. Okay, so our required formula to check it is validity or not. Okay, so prepare the table as per the data, as per the given formula. So here first p and q column is required. It is a fix for the two statement. Okay, and it also involves the negation of the p and negation q. So then after create negations p and negations q column. Okay, and then after we'll check the answer of a1. That is a1 here, p conditionally q, and then after a2 is the negations q column. Okay, that is the answer of a2, and then after apply a1 and a2. Okay, in this column. Okay, that is a1 and a2 answer. P conditionally q will be tf tt, and then after with and operator. So it is in last. Okay, negations q पे implement करना. Okay, so in the last row, that is both are t, so it will be t here, and remaining all the cases it is a false. Clear? So that is answer of the first bracket. Okay, and let us say it is a x, otherwise let us say it is a, and b means negation p answer, that is answer of b, and here we check a conditional to the b. Okay, in this final column, a means this column. Okay, it is answer of p conditionally q and q, and b means negation p column. Clear? That is b. Apply a conditional to the b, means answer of a will implement to the answer of b. Okay, data of b. So here in this first row, that both reflect the false outcome. Okay, so it will be a t as per the rule of conditional operator. Okay, second row, that is both are f, so it will be t. In third row, that is f implement to the t, f t पे implement हो रहा है. ठीक है, so outcome will be t, and the last is both are t, so it will be t. Clear? So in this last row, last column, that reflect all the data is a tautology, means in form of t, so it is tautology. So what does it mean? a1, a2, a3 are valid data argument. Okay, it's very easy. This table is important here, and this formula is important. Clear? And this table should know how to operate each operator. Clear? How to deal with any given operator. That is important here. Clear? Rest of the data is very easy. Clear? Rest of the part is very easy there. You have to know what is meaning of conditional, what is meaning of negations, clear how to apply AND operator between the two column, OR operator between the two column. That is important here. Clear? अगर वो समझ में आ गया, ठीक है? Then any example is very easy. Clear? Any data in compound statement, it's very easy. Okay? Is there any confusion to anyone? Okay. Third well-known argument is dilemma. Okay. That is read as dilemma. This data is called the dilemma. Okay. Four argument are given: P or Q, P conditionally R, Q conditionally R, and therefore R. Okay. So what will be the formula for this one? Formula will be A1 and A2 and A3. Okay. Consider up to the last second, means up to the A3. Clear? Combine it by using AND operator. Conditional to the A4. Okay, conditional to the A4. If it is a tautology, then it is called the valid argument. Okay, so here it is A1 and A2 and A3. Clear? Conditional to the A4 means R. Clear? So P or Q and P or R, P conditionally R and Q conditionally R to the conditionally R. So if it is a tautology, then A1, A2, A3, A4 are called validated argument. Okay. So three statements are given P, Q, and R. So it will involve some more data in this table. Okay. 8 argument will be there as per the data of P, Q, and R. Okay. So first three column is fixed P, Q, and R. Okay. And we have iterated many times this data, how to write this data in P, Q, and R. Okay. So that's very easy. Now let's check the fourth column P or Q. Okay. P और Q. So as per the rule of OR operator, अगर दोनों जगह पे false है तो उस केस में वो false आएगा, बाकी सब केस में क्या आएगा? That is a T. So just compare this both column and identify such place, such row जहाँ पे दोनों जगह पे false है. ठीक है? So here in this last two row, okay, in this last two row that both reflect the F. Clear? So it will be F here. And remaining all the cases, it will be the T. Okay, remaining all the cases, it will be the T. Okay, that is A1 answer, P or Q. Now let's check A2 answer. Okay, A2 means P conditionally R answer. So in this P conditionally R answer, P को Q पे implement करना है, sorry, P को R पे implement करना है, P to R. Okay, so as per the rule of conditional operator, अगर first statement is a true, second is a wrong, and so false. So in conditional operator, it will be the false, and remaining all the cases, it will be the T. Okay. So find out such case. इन दोनों कॉलम में ऐसी रो आपको फाइंड करनी है जहाँ पे फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है, दूसरा स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स है. ठीक है, उस केस में वो फॉल्स बनेगा, बाकी सब केस में क्या बनेगा? That is a T. Okay. So here in this P and R column, in the second row, here it is a T, that is F here. Okay, TF पे implement हो रहा है, so it will be a F. Clear? It will be F. Now then after in this fourth row, that is a T and it is a F. TF पे implement हो रहा है, so it will be F. Okay, and then after rest of all the cases, it will be the T. Okay, there is no any such case we have. Example, first is a true, second is a false, except this two. Okay, so rest of all entry will be T. That is A2 answer. Now let's take A3 answer. Here we need Q conditionally R. Q को R पे implement करना है. ठीक है? So same rule. Just compare Q and R column, and here in this second row, that is a T here and that is F here. So it will be here F. Okay, Q conditional to the R. And then after in this fifth row, that is F here, sixth row. Okay, that is a T and that is F. Okay, second is F, so it will be the F here. Clear? And rest of all the entry, it will be the T. Clear? In this A3 answer. Is it clear? Okay, this three column is required. And now in next column, we need answer of A1 and A2 and A3. ठीक है? three column we have, and we apply the AND operator between these three column, AND operator to the three column. So you can solve by two way. You just compare A1 and A2 first. Okay, just find the A1 and A2 answer, and then after use this answer to the A3 with AND operator. That is one possibility to predict the answer. Otherwise, you can apply, you can directly compare this three column with AND operator. Clear? Directly compare this three column data with AND operator. Clear? And you can find the final answer. Okay. So here I consider this way to check the direct answer. Clear? This is a X means A1, that is a Y means A2, and that is a Z means A3. Okay. And in the next column, I have checked X and Y and Z. Clear? X and Y and Z means A1 and A2 and A3. Is it clear? Okay. So how to deal the three column with AND operator? And as per the rule of AND operator, if both connection is on, okay, means both the value is a T, then it reflects the T. Okay. When we compare the two column data, if both the value is a T, then it reflects the T. Rest of all the cases, it is a false. Okay. So now add one more column. Okay. Add one switch, another one. Means three switch we have. The तीनों switch on होगी, then the current will pass through the circuit as per the AND operator circuit. Okay. If all the three switches on, then current will pass through the circuit. Means if all these three value is a T, then it reflects the T. If any one switch is off, means the F, then outcome will be the F. Okay. अगर तीनों जगह पे T है, then it reflects the T outcome. Okay. When we compare the three column, for two column it's very easy. When we compare the three column, अगर तीनों जगह पे T है in this corresponding row, then it reflects the T outcome. Rest of all the cases, बाकी सब केस में क्या बनेगा? A false. ठीक है? So here in this first row, all this value are T. Okay? Just compare the X, Y, and Z column. In the first row, all data are T, so it will be the T. Okay? And then after, in this third row, all this data are T, so it will be T here. Clear? And then after in fifth row, all this data are T, so it will be T. And rest of all the cases, clear? Rest of all the cases that reflect the false out. Is it clear? Okay. And now we'll use this answer. Okay. Means X and Y and Z. Let us say it is a capital A. Okay. This bracket is capital A. Conditional to the B means a column of R. Clear? So here this X and Y and Z answer, that is our answer of A. Okay. This column is capital A. And what is the column of B? That is a column R, that is a B. Clear? And here in last column, we'll check A conditional to the B. A conditional to the B. Okay? So just check this two column only and find such case where first is a true, second is a false. Clear? So first row both are T, so it is a T. Second row both are false. Third both are T. Both are F, that is both are T, that is F. Here it is F T पे implement हो रहा है, ठीक है? यहाँ पे F है, F T पे implement हो रहा है, so it will be T. And last, that is both are F, so it is a T. Clear? So in this last column, we get a tautology answer. So we can say this A1, A2, A3, A4 are validated argument. Is it clear this solution? Yes, any confusion to anyone? Any doubt? Okay. Just practice this type of questions. Okay, this type of example, how to solve any compound statement. Just practice it. અને ગોખવાનું નથી બરોબર કે આ ડેટા એક્ઝામ આવી જાય તો આ રીતે લખવાનું છે એવું કંઈ ગોખવાનું નથી. Just to practice it. How we can compare any two column with conditional operator. Okay. How we can consider three column with AND operator, with OR operator, and so on. Please just practice it. Clear? And you can solve any example. This is one compound statement only. Okay, this is one compound statement. If we remove this data here, okay, if I remove this case and I consider this one of the example. Clear? Okay, derive the truth table of this formula. Derive the truth table of this formula. So it is the truth table of this formula. Okay, consider this truth table of this formula. Clear? So that is one specific format we have to check the validity of the argument. So for that we have to derive this formula and then after consider a truth table. Clear? It is a truth table example only, not any different case we have. Clear? Okay. So is there any confusion to anyone? Please ask. Okay. So let us complete this one and then rest of the four, that is for your practice. Okay. We'll discuss during the lab session also. So fourth one, that is called hypothetical syllogism. Okay. The formation of this hypothetical syllogism is P conditionally Q, Q conditionally R, and therefore P to R. Okay. P to Q, Q to R, and therefore P to R. Clear? So that is one formation we have, and check it is validity valid or not. Clear? So first create a formula A1 and A2 conditionally to the A3. Okay. A1 and A2 conditional to the A3. So three statements are there, P, Q, and R. So this three column is a fix. Now in next column, we need answer of A1. Okay. So A1 is P conditionally Q. So check the fourth column as a P conditional Q answer. Okay. P conditional Q answer. That is answer of A1. So compare P and Q and identify such place where first is a true, second is a false. So it will reflect the false here. In this third row, that is also same. It will be F here, and rest of all the entry, it will be the T. Okay, there is only two case we have. जहाँ पे first statement true है, second गलत है, means false है. उस केस में conditional operator बनेगा false. Okay, बाकी सब केस में क्या आएगा? A T. So that is answer of A1. Now let us check answer of A2. Q conditionally R. Q को R पे implement करना है. So in the second row, that is a TF. In this sixth row, that is also TF. Clear? So it will be F there. And rest of all the entry will be a T. Okay, you can check this column. Here it is F. और बाकी सब जगह पे क्या है? That is a T. Okay. And now third one, let us predict the A3 answer. A3 means P to R. P conditional to the R. So compare P and R column. So in the second row, that is a TF case. Fourth row, that is also TF case. So it will be F here. And rest of all the entry, yeah, that is a T. Rest of all the entry, it will be the T. Okay. Rest of all the entry will be the T. And now our formula. So in formula, we need A1 and A2. Okay. So let us say it is a X. This is A1, that is a Y. Okay. A1 and A2. And so in next column, we'll find X and Y answer, means A1 and A2 answer. Okay, X and Y is A1 and A2 answer. So compare this X and Y column with AND operator. Okay, with AND operator. Compare X and Y column. So as per the rule of AND operator, अगर दोनों जगह पे T है, उस केस में वो T आएगा, बाकी सब केस में क्या होगा? False. So in the first row, that is both are T. So it will be the T. In this fifth row, that is both are T, so it will be the T. Then after in last two row, that is both are T, so it will be the T. Okay. बाकी सब केस में क्या बनेगा? That is a false. Okay. यहाँ पे false आएगा. This three row, that is also false here, and rest of all the entry will be T. Okay. That is a bracket answer. A1 and A2 answer. And now we will use this answer. And let us say it is a capital A. Okay. This X and Y answer. And P conditionally R answer, that is a capital B. Means a B answer. Column B and column A. And this final column will check A conditional to the B. Okay. A को B पे implement करना है. So here compare this both column. That is a T, that is also T. F T पे implement हो रहा है. ठीक है. So it will be T. So it's both are F, it is a T, that is a T, it is also T. So it is tautology. Okay. So that is tautology reflect. So what does it mean? A1, A2, A3 are valid argument. Okay. Is there any confusion now? So fifth one, that is for your practice. Clear? Rest of the part will 2 to 3 will discuss during the lab session. Okay. And this is for your homework to check the validity of argument. Clear? Which data are given? Two part is that 1 and 2. Clear? And we can prepare the separate table for 1 and 2. Clear? In this one, we have the three argument, P or Q, negation P, and therefore Q. Clear? So what is the formations in the formula? P or Q. Okay, that is A1 and A2. Bracket over conditionally to the A3 means a Q. Okay, this formula is important. And after it's very easy to define the table. Clear? This is important here. How we can define the formula. क्योंकि यही आपको टेबल में प्रिपेयर करना है, ठीक है, यही फॉर्मूला आपको टेबल में डिफाइन करना है. Okay, so that you will get a tautology answer. In the second one, you will get a formula P or Q and negation Q. Okay, A1 and A2 conditionally to the P. Okay, this is for your practice. Prepare the truth table for the two statements P and Q only, so it will not take much time. Clear? It's very easy. Is there any confusion in this? Okay, it's very easy to derive the table. Is it difficult? થઈ જશે કે નહીં? Okay, કેક સોલ્વ કરાવું. That will discuss in the lab session. Either you can also practice it. Clear? 6, 7, 8. We have total 8 well-known arguments. Clear? 6, that is called addition and simplification premises. Clear? In this both cases, we have two statements only. Okay, if we compare this up to the 5, we have at least 3 statements. Okay, up to the 5, we have at least 3 statements, A1, A2, A3. But in 6, we have 2 statements only. In this both the cases, both are different. Addition premises and simplification premises. Clear? So what will be the formula for only 2 argument you have? आपके पास 2 ही argument है, A1 and A2 only. तो formula कैसे बनेगी? Clear? If you have only 2 cases, A1 and A2, and check the validity of A1 and A2. Clear? So what will be the formula for this one? A1 conditionally to the A2. We need conclusion also, and we need argument also. Clear? So argument will be A1 and conclusion is there to that. So A1 conditionally to the A2. If it is a tautology, then it is valid argument. Okay. So here it will be for the first cases P conditionally to the P or Q. Okay. P conditional to the P or Q. A1 conditional to the A2. In the second one, the formula will be P and Q conditional to the P. Okay, P and Q conditional to the P. If it is a tautology, then it is valid argument. Okay, so in this we have only 2 statements. Okay, rest of the all cases we have at least 3 statements. Okay, so just practice it. Clear? If you solve the first one, let us solve the first one so we will get idea. P and Q, and that is a P. Okay, let us solve this first one here. P, Q, 2 column is required. Then after P or Q required. Clear? And then after final answer, P conditional to the P or Q. Okay. So it is both are T, TF, FT, and that is both are F. Clear? So P or Q answer, that is a T, T, T and F. Okay. And now apply P conditional to the P or Q. P को P or Q पे implement करना. ठीक है? So both are T, it will be T. Both are T in the second row, it is also T. That is F implement to the T in the third row. First column और third column को compare करना है and check the third row. वहां पे F है, यहाँ पे T है, ठीक है? So F implement to the T, it will be T, and last F to F, so it is a T. Clear? So that is solution of first one, addition premise, and you can see it is a tautology. Okay. Similarly, you can try the second one also. Clear? First check P and Q answer, and then after implement to the P. Okay. And 7 and 8, that is called conjunction premises, and 8 is called resolution premises. Clear? This also the valid argument. First statement is a P, second is a Q, and conclusion is a P and Q. Okay. In the seventh one, in the 8 we have three statements, P or Q, negations P or R, and therefore Q or R. Clear? These three argument we have. First create a formula, and as per the formula define the table, and it will be tautology you will get in the last column. Okay, so this for your practice, and we'll also discuss during the lab session. Okay, we'll also include this data, this three argument in this lab session. Okay, and you can also practice for homework. Clear? This three argument. And now for any of the random cases, clear? This 8 specific data we have. Okay, up to this 8. So these are the well-known argument. Well-known argument means the formula always satisfy. Okay, formula always satisfy means you will get always tautology answer, and we just verify it. हमने सिर्फ उसको verify किया, ठीक है, कि we get tautology or not. Therefore, it is called well-known argument. And now for any of the random data, you will get some contradictory result also, which is not valid argument in such case. Clear? So in this first example, if any of the random data we have, okay, any of the random example we have, and question is check the validity of the argument. Clear? So you can check it by as per the rule. Clear? So three statements are given, P conditionally Q, Q, and therefore P. Okay, three statements are given. So first create the formula. We'll check A1 and A2 conditional to the A3. Okay, A1 means P conditionally Q, A2 means Q, and A3 means P. ठीक है, इसको आपको टेबल में फिट करना है. And if it is reflect tautology, then A1, A2, A3 are valid argument. If it is not reflect tautology, then it is not valid argument. Is it clear? Okay. So here I have prepared this table, and you can also verify that. Two statements are given P and Q. Okay. So the four outcome will be there. Both are T, TF, FT, and FF. Okay. Next, we check the answer of A1, means the first part, P conditional Q. Okay. So as per the P and Q data, its column is fixed, P conditional Q, that is a T, F, T, and T. Okay, third column. Fourth column, we need answer of A1 and A2. Okay, so this is answer of A1, and that is answer of A2. Apply AND operator between these two columns. So as per the rule of AND operator, अगर दोनों जगह पे T है तो उस केस में वो T आएगा, बाकी सब केस में क्या होगा? False. ठीक है? So in this first row both are T. फर्स्ट और थर्ड रो में दोनों जगह पे T है, इस केस में यहाँ पे T आएगा, बाकी दोनों केस में क्या होगा? That is a false. Okay, so that is bracket answer, and now we use this answer to the conditionally conclusion. Okay, and conclusion is here P column. So let us say it is a X and this is a Y. Okay, these are arbitrary notation. You can use any notation in place of that. That's for our reference. Okay. We need to keep this formula in this column. So therefore we use X, Y, Z notation. Clear? So that is column X and column Y. And this final column we need X conditional to the Y. Okay? X conditional to the Y. So compare X and Y column. Compare X and Y column. This is a X and that is a Y. Okay? So first row पे दोनों T है, तो as per the conditional operator it will be T. Second row that is F conditional to the T. F T पे implement हो रहा है. So it is a T here. In the third row T implement to the F. Okay? T जो है F पे implement हो रहा है. So as per the rule of conditional operator, it will be false. Okay? In the third row output will be false. Clear? T है, वहां पे F है. सेकंड रो पे क्या है, उससे उल्टा था, यहाँ पे F है, वहां पे T है, उस केस में T आएगा, and this third case it will be false. Okay, and last row that is both are F, so it will be a T. So now just check this last column. When we say this argument are validated argument, if this final answer represents the tautology answer, सभी जगह पे टी होना चाहिए, कहीं एफ एक जगह पे भी एफ है, then it is not tautology. Clear? So here in this third row it reflects the false answer. Clear? So this is not tautology, and as per the rule of argument, validity of argument, it is not valid argument. Okay, because the formula should be the tautology. Formula means a1 and a2 conditional to the a3, it should be the tautology to say it is valid argument. So here it is not tautology, so it is not valid argument. Okay, now next, this is for your practice now. Okay, complete it. There is one random data is given that negations p or r are conditional to the negations p, and third one p conditional to the negation r. Okay, so let's try it now. So this is valid or not. Okay, so prepare the table and try it. First, create this formula. Okay, three argument are given, a1, a2, a3. a1 and a2 इसको combine करना है, conditional to the a3. Clear? a1 and a2 conditional to the a3. So now first observe that how many column is required. Okay, first check that how many column is required in this truth table. Three statement are there, so p, q and r is a fix, and it involves also the negation. So negations p, negations q and negation r is also required. Clear? And then after we need each bracket answer. Three bracket are there. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9. And then after we can use AND operator between this a1 and a2. So it is a 10. Okay, and then after final answer, so it is required 11 column. Okay, so prepare this type of table first, and then after replace the value. Okay, and check that it is tautology or not. Clear? It involves all such operator: negation, conditional, or operator, AND operator. Clear? All the operator I'll include in this compound statement. Clear? At a time you should know all such operator. Okay, at a time you should know all such operator to find the example of this one, means answer of this one. ओके, अब चेक करो, इसमें सभी ऑपरेटर आ गए, नेगेशन भी आ गया, कंडीशनल आ गया, और ऑपरेटर, एंड ऑपरेटर. क्लियर? and it is one compound statement there. Clear? So you have to deal each bracket first, and then after we can solve the final output. Okay, so try it now. It is tautology or not, just verify your answer. All of you try it. Okay, this last example for this logic concept. Okay, and then after we'll start predicate topic. Yeah, all of you have checked it. What is the answer? Is it tautology? Yes. What is the answer of this one? Is it a valid argument or not? Yeah, all of you are trying or not? Is there any problem? Okay, okay, do it. Yeah, good. So it is tautology. Now, what about the student answer? You got the same answer? Without practice, it is very difficult to predict that answer. प्रैक्टिस नहीं होगी तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. All are trying or not? All the TC3 student, TC2 student. Have you checked it? Okay, nice. So it is a tautology. Clear? First, predict this formula if it is asked for 8-mark question. Clear? 8 mark लिया करे. Yeah. If it is asked for 8 mark, okay. So 1 mark for this formula. Okay. 1 mark will be for this formula. And now first 3 column and next 3 column. That's very easy to predict. Okay, it is not difficult. PQR, that is a fixed column. Clear? And then after do it negation. It is also fixed column. It will also carry the 2 mark. Clear? To just write this data only in this 6 column. Clear? It also carry the 2 mark if it is asked for 8 mark question. Clear? And it's very easy to represent this data here. Okay. First predict PQR and then after do it in negation. Okay, that's it. And then after we'll find answer of A1 and A2. Then after conditional to the A3. So in A1 and A2 we compare negations P or Q column. So negations P or Q. So just check the place where both reflect the false outcome. Negations P or Q को आपको compare करना है. So in this third row that is both are F and rest of all the entry will be the T. Just verify your answer with that. If there any mistake, please ask. Then after R conditional to the negations Q. R को negations Q पे implement करना है. R conditional to the negations Q. So first will be F. Then after fifth will be F. And rest of all the entry will be T. Okay. Now P conditional to the negation R. P को negations R पे implement करना है. So first is F. Then after third will be F and rest of entry will be the T. We just verify your answer with that. And now we need X and Y means A1 and A2. Okay. X और Y column पे and operator apply करना. Means A1 and A2 first will check. So as per the rule of AND operator, अगर दोनों जगह पे T है तो उस केस में वो T आएगा. बाकी सब केस में वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करेगा? False. Okay, so 4 value will be T and 4 is F. That is answer of A and B means A1 and A2. Otherwise X and Y you can say. Okay. Then after let us say it is X and this is a Y. Okay. So here we'll check X conditional to the Y. X conditional to the Y. ओके लास्ट टू कॉलम को कंपेयर करना है x कंडीशनल टू द y सो देयर इज नो सच केस वी हैव कि जहां पे फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है दूसरा फॉल्स है ठीक है इन दिस ऑल द केसेस इट रिफ्लेक्ट द t आउटकम सो इट इज अ tautology okay it reflects the true outcomes of this tautology is it difficult or easy okay it's very easy just you have to know how to solve any of the column by using given operator okay rest of part is very easy clear so is there any confusion in this logic concept is there any doubt to anyone just you have to check your answer by using a truth table clear if it is a case of tautology if it is a case of logical equivalent if it is a case of validity of argument we just prove this answer by using the concept of truth table clear by using this concept of truth table check the truth table of this required data and find your conclusion clear if it is a case of tautology contradictions validity of argument logical equivalent case we just prove this concept by using a tautology by using a truth table only okay so practice some more example if it is required just create any of the random compound statement by using any such operator mix any such operator to your statement and then after derive truth table okay without practice it will take so much time to derive this complete 11 column truth table okay without practice it will take so much time okay you have to compare the two data at a time and if you mix and or operator then it is very difficult अगर आपने दोनों को मिक्स कर दिया कहां पे एंड ऑपरेटर यूज करना है कहां पे और यूज करना है दोनों की कंडीशन मिक्स हो गई then you will get a wrong answer in any of this data clear so find the difference between and operator कहां पे मुझे and operator अप्लाई करना है कौन सा आउटपुट वहां पे रिफ्लेक्ट होगा what is meaning of or operator okay what is meaning of conditional operator कौन सी दो कॉलम को कंपेयर करना है what is your first column what is the second column that is also important in conditional statement if you interchange that then you will get a wrong answer also clear and you will get full mark for this true table okay it's complete table only if you consider any column is wrong then you will get a less mark comparison to your table clear so just prepare the table verify it 2 times is the data is correct or not clear because in verification it will not take so much time you just verify your answer that I applied the true operator or not clear and then after start the next question okay so next topic of this theory is a predicate clear second part of this unit is a predicate so what is meaning of predicate it is similar to the function clear what is meaning of functions if we write fx is from x square minus 1 is equal to 0 okay I consider one equation that x square minus 1 is equal to 0 and it involves a single variable so I can call it as a fx okay this one function x square minus 1 is equal to 0 so what is the solution of this function plus or minus 1 okay कौन सी x की वैल्यू के लिए फंक्शन 0 होता है if I put x equal to 1 then it become a 0 and if I put x equal to minus 1 then it is also become 0 so x equal to plus or minus 1 this is the solution of this equation okay that is a function theory how to solve any equations okay what will be the solution of this equation that is we already know okay for any equation how to solve any equations and how to deal with it but what is the difference why we implement the function theory here because it is similar to the function here we just consider one of the function and then after we'll check it truth table means we'll check it truth value clear so in our theory we call it as a predicate clear so what is the definition a predicate is a declarative sentence whose truth value okay means true false value truth value means true false value depends on one or more variable depends on one or more variable whose truth value means true का तो true होगा otherwise false होगा it depends on one or more variable so that is called predicate clear So that is one declarative sentence here. X square minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, that is one declarative sentence, declarative equation. X square minus 1 is equal to 0. Clear? So for which value of the x function is satisfied? Plus or minus 1. So plus or minus 1 is called the truth value of this equation. Okay, plus or minus 1 is called the truth value of the x square minus 1 is equal to 0. And if I put x equal to 5, if I put x equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, any one value, can you make 0 answer? Put x equal to 5 to this equation, it is satisfied. Put x equal to 5, can we get 0 answer? So શું કામ satisfy થશે? Clear? For x equal to 5, it is not satisfied that. So what is meaning of x equal to 5? For x equal to 5, okay, that represent the false value for that equation. X equal to 5 represent the false value for that equation x square minus 1 is equal to 0. And x equal to plus or minus 1 represent a true value. X equal to plus or minus 1 represent the true value for the equation x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so that is difference of solution of the equation and the predicate theory. Okay, in these equations we consider the solution of the equation is x is equal to plus or minus 1 in function theory. But when we involve the predicate concept, we'll check it truth value. Truth value means solution of this equation for which value of the x function is satisfied, means fx is satisfied. So that value is called true value for that data. Okay, and that is now called predicate. Okay, and x equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 1, minus 2, minus 12, 11, any value except plus or minus 1. That will represent the false value for that equation. Okay, so that is called predicates now. If we consider a truth value for the given data, then it is called predicate. Clear? If we solve the equation, then it is called the function. If we consider truth value as a t and f case, कि कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए फंक्शन t है, कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए फंक्शन f है. So if we use this data in our picture, okay, in our example, then it is called the predicates. Okay, so here the predicate with one variable, it is denoted by p of x. So now the fx is called the p of x because it involves a single variable. Okay, that is one p of x, x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, why it is predicate? Because it has a truth value. Which truth value? At x equal to plus or minus 1, it is a true outcome. P of x as a t outcome, means a true outcome. Function p of x satisfied. And x equal to 5, it has a false outcome for this predicate. Okay. If we consider for two variable data, p of xy is from x square minus 1, x square minus y square is equal to 0. Two variable function now. So for which value of x and y the p of xy is satisfied? Many value, okay, as a pair of 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 will become a 0 answer. ठीक है, उसके लिए 0 होगा ना, क्योंकि x स्क्वायर माइनस y स्क्वायर है, जो x होगा वही y आपको लेना पड़ेगा, तभी वो 0 होगा ना. Clear? So we consider the solution as a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. These are the true value of this predicate. At 1, 1, p of 1, 1 is 0. P of 2, 2 is 0. P of 3, 3 will become 0. Okay? 2 square minus 2 square will be 0. 3 square minus 3 square will be 0. So these are the true outcome. Okay? If I consider a 3, 5, can we make a 0 answer? As a x is equal to 3, y is equal to 5. So 3 square minus 5 square is not equal to 0. Okay? So for this case, 3, 5 will represent the false outcome, means a false value for the predicate. Okay? So this is the predicate theory. It is one type of equations we have, and we check for which value of the x functions become a t. This predicate become a t, and for which value of this variable functions become a false. Okay, so that is the difference between solution of the equation and predicate. Okay, they are similar there, but we need to also consider false outcome. Clear? कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए वो false बने, कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए true बने, ठीक है? And you can also consider for 3 variable equations, 4 variable, 5 variable. It depends on this number of data. And here we have some example. First one, okay. And first there are simplification is given that and answer is here, okay. X is called the variable. For p of x, x is divisible by 7, okay. ये हमारा एक इक्वेशन है, x is divisible by 7. It is now declarative sentence. तो आपको फाइंड करना है कि x की कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए p of x ट्रू है और x की कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए p of x फॉल्स, ठीक है. So here some meaning is given that x variable है, x is divisible by 7, that is a predicate, and this is also called a propositional function. Okay, the predicate is also called propositional function. It is one type of function. So now we'll check the answer. So let's assign the values of the x. We have infinite values of the x. ठीक है, पूरा रियल लाइन आपके पास है, उसमें से ऐसी वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है कि जो डिविजिबल बाय 7 हो, ठीक है. ऐसी वैल्यू आपको फाइंड है, ऐसी वैल्यू वहां पे यूज करनी है जो डिविजिबल बाय 7 हो. इफ इट इज एक्सिस्ट देन इट इज अ ट्रू वैल्यू. ओके, सो लेट्स असाइन द 14. सो 14 इज डिविजिबल बाय 7. 14 को आप 7 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो ना, ठीक है. सो व्हाट डज इट मीन? मैथमेटिकली इट इज करेक्ट. ओके, मैथमेटिकली ट्रू है क्योंकि 14 को आप 7 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो, ठीक है. सो p of 14 is a true. You can also take 7. 7 is divisible by 7. Okay, you can also take 28. 28 is divisible by 7. We have many answers, okay, which is reflect the true outcome. And now let's assign one value which reflect the false outcome. So let's assign the 5. So 5 is divisible by 7. 5 divisible by 7. Just correct it mathematically. So it is wrong. Okay, 5 को आप 7 से divide नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है. So what does it mean? P of 5 is not a true, means P of 5 is a false. Clear? So 14 is a true value, 5 is a false value. Okay, so that is called truth value of this predicate. So 14 के लिए वो true बन रहा है, 5 के लिए false बन रहा है. Okay, let's check one more example. P of x is a prime number. Okay, x is a prime number. So consider such x जो प्राइम नंबर है मैथमेटिकली. ओके, सो इट इज अ ट्रू वैल्यू एंड कंसिडर सच x which is not a prime. Okay, mathematically it is not a prime, so it is a false value. Okay, so I consider one prime value 3. So 3 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and after 23, these all are the prime number. Here you can put any one in this place. 3, 2, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, these all are the prime number. So you can use any one in place of that. You can check it is true or value. Okay, so 3 is a prime number, is a correct in mathematics. So P of 3 is a true. Now consider one value which is not a prime. So 14. P of 14. So 14 is prime number. So it is incorrect because 14 is divisible by 7, by 2 and so on. Okay, so 14 is not a prime number, so P of 14 is a false. Okay, so these are the truth value of the P of x. कि कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए ट्रू है, कौन सी वैल्यू के लिए फॉल्स. ओके, नाउ कंसिडर फॉर 2 वेरिएबल डेटा. 2x plus y is divisible by y square. 2x plus y is divisible by y square. ऐसा x और y आपको चूज करना है and find the 2x plus y answer that should be divisible by square of the y. Okay, so find such pair x and y. ऐसी x और y की पेयर आपको फाइंड करनी है. ओके, कि जो इक्वेशन है 2x plus y का आंसर वो y स्क्वायर से डिविजिबल हो, ठीक है. So I consider one basic answer as a 1, -1. Okay, x is a 1, y is a -1. So what is answer of 2x plus y? That is a 2 of 1 minus 1. Okay, 2x plus y means 2 of 1 minus 1. Y is a minus y, minus 1. Okay, so what will be the answer? 2 into 1 minus 1, it will be 1. Clear? So 1 divisible by y square. And what is a y here? It is a minus 1 square. And minus 1 square will be 1. Okay, so we'll get this equation. 1 is divisible by 1. Okay, 1 is divisible by 1, that is a correct. 1 को आप 1 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो. So P of 1 comma minus 1, it is a pair which reflect the true outcome for the given predicate. Okay. Now consider such random pair 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3. Okay. X is a 2, y is a 3. So what will be the answer of 2x plus y? That will be 2 of 2 plus 3. Okay. It will be 7. 7 divisible by 3 square. It is a 9. So 7 divisible by 9. That is wrong. Okay. So P of 2 comma 3 pair, it reflects the false outcome and therefore it is a false value. Okay. So truth value are 1 comma minus 1 and 2 comma 3 are the truth value. 1 comma minus 1 के लिए true outcome है, 2 comma 3 के लिए false outcome. Is there any confusion? Okay. So here we'll keep up to this in this lecture. Okay. First we'll take the attendance and then we'll start the quiz. Okay. If you have any doubt in this theory, please ask. In next lecture we'll start the quantifier. Okay.